Hey guys, I'm just Jershin. Welcome back to episode 58 of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. Today we're playing as Tainted Apollyon. We unlocked him in the last epi. He's looking like he's got a little bit of a frontal cortex issue, like a Phineas Gage situation, but hopefully he's fine. I don't know what his deal is, but as is customary, we unlocked a new Tainted character. We're gonna go ahead and test out said Tainted character. I can't believe how long it's gonna take to beat this freaking game, dude. We've only unlocked like half of the Tainted characters, and we have to do full post-it notes with all of them. Alright, so what's his dealio? He's shooting really slow, 1.82 tiers, just like our good friend Eve, and then he's got something called the Abyss. It is a 4-room charge, and, well, that wasn't a very good use of it. Now, he does appear to also have, we've got a little fly friend. That's a trippy view right there. He's got a little fly friend as well. I'm assuming the fly friend is just like, sure. I'm assuming the fly friend is like a jawbone situation. Or like a boomerang situation. It seems to just like be, it goes out, it does damage, and then I'm assuming returns to us, and we shoot it out again. I don't think it's as fancy as like boomerang where it can grab stuff, but it seems like just an additional source of damage. Yeah, it's just like a little not orbital's not the right word, but just a little additional source of damage, which from my perspective is very nice, again considering we start with 1.82 tiers. 1.82 tiers is pretty abysmal. It's up there with Tainted Eve, but I guess this little the thing that I guess right off the bat I like better about this character than Tainted Eve is Tainted Eve, you've got to sacrifice your HP to create the little friends to increase your DPS. At least this fly is just here from the beginning. Okay, Abyss didn't work again. I don't know what Abyss does. Maybe we should try using it on an item. Maybe it's like the Void. Yeah, maybe it's like the Void instead. I'm going to go ahead and peep the curse room because we have HP now to survive. I would love... We have so many different golden chests and red chest opportunities on this floor. I would love to make them work. It's looking like it's unfortunately not in the cards right now because we can't get a single key. And obviously we'd like a key for the next floor as well. Seems like the little fly actually does a pretty decent chunk of damage too. Let's see. Let's just do this fight first. It's Famine. That's a shame. I probably would have liked to try Abyss on Famine. Maybe we can still? That's not good. Maybe we can still because we'll be dead, is what I was going to say. Just kidding. Not what I was going to say, but seeming like it may be a reality. Okay. So the question is, he starts with low tiers, which must mean he has some sort of mechanic like Eve. Like clearly this is a balancing mechanism to make sure he isn't broken. So what is the gimmick? My guess would be we can use the Abyss to suck up items, but instead of getting random stat upgrades like we do with the Void, we get additional flies. That's gonna be my guess. And then you can build like a fly army and do all of your damage with flies instead. That's my initial guess for how this character could potentially ball out of control. We will see if that's the case though. Oh, actually, can I get both of these? Come on, give me secret room plus that. That's fine. Okay. We're going to head down to the next floor. Nothing else we can really do on this floor. We're going to take ball of bandages. I'm going to save the Abyss this next time for an item that we don't want, and we're going to try it. We're going to try using the 4-room charge Abyss on an item that we don't want instead, and we're going to see if it does what I have a hunch that it may. I'm just trying to think of like what other... Oh, golly. I'm just trying to think in what other way this character could ball out of control, because otherwise I can't see a reason he would start with so little HP, so little tier stat, you know? As we saw with the Eve run, once you get enough HP and you can create a huge army of little blood clotlets, which is a word I don't enjoy saying. Once you can create a massive army of blood clots, you get pretty powerful. So it's understandable that if you also started with a traditional 3.5 tiers, you would just break the game. So they start her with 1.2. Seems like they're doing something similar here. Unfortunately, much like Tainted Eve, I'm not quite seeing the game-breaking potential just yet. Maybe we will, but I'm not quite seeing it just yet. Ouch. Okay, I'm at a half heart. Let's be careful here. We're going to grab this. We're going to come in here. I think that power bracer thing is actually decent, if I remember correctly. We're going to need 7 cents to get it, which seems unlikely. We're going to grab this as well. Let's go visit our item room first. Maybe we'll try the Abyss on an item and see if it does what I think it does. If it's a good item, I'll just pick it up. If it's a bad item, we could potentially make it work here. Let's check Secret Room 2. Secret Room contains red key that I can't reach. That is just sad. I freaking love red key. All right, that's a good item. It's not only a tiers up, which just doubled our tier rate. It's not only a tiers up, it is also an extra item on the next run. So we should probably try to remember that. And know that we want the next run to... Maybe we'll try something like a little bit more difficult. Like something we've had trouble with. Like maybe a mother run, for example. Because we'll have an extra item to start off with. Now, is the extra item going to make or break the run? Probably not, but like, it could. It at least like sets you off. So much of Isaac is momentum based. I've now said that phrase about 57 times, and I'll continue to say it. I'll write my PhD on it one day. So much of Isaac is momentum based, so just being able to start off with an extra item, no matter how weak said item may be, is really solid. Okay, I'd like to visit Curse Room, but we can't. I think I'm willing to pay a bomb for this. Let's try this. I'm going to buy the Power Bracer, and then I'm going to try to... Oh, wait, but as soon as we buy it, we're going to pick it up. Then I'll just pick it up. So I think what we can do here is, like, grab rocks and stuff. Yeah, we can grab rocks and pots and things like that. It's like the Power Bracers from Legend of Zelda, I think is the shtick. I think that's the joke. Is that the joke? Where would our second secret room be? Up from here, perhaps? I think we've tested this before. I don't think you can actually unlock the second secret rooms with the rocks. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. That's fine. Let's work on getting a deal with the devil here. Last run was really bad for deals with the devil. AKA, we just didn't get any. Okay, that's not entirely true. We found one Joker card on, like, the 7th floor that let us get one, but we didn't get any natural deals with the devil. I either took damage in the boss, red heart damage in the boss fight and lost them, or took red heart damage on the floor and lost them. And then lost the 36% chance over and over and over again, which, as I said, is really bad for momentum. So let's see if we can't start off this one with a little bit better momentum and get something good from a boss fight here. A deal with the devil. The tears up, we're just going to take. Thank you. I promise I'm going to try Abyss eventually. Okay, I don't really want to buy any of these, though. Dark Princess Crown isn't too bad, especially early here. Let's try Abyss. Doesn't work. Give me Dark Princess Crown just for the short term here. Excuse me? Oh, wait. I forgot we picked up a, an Eternal Heart, so we actually had 3 hearts there. So we should pick up one more thing. Do I want 25 cents or do I want the ability? I think I want Angel Deals. Because now I don't want to trade off any more HP. I would like to stay at 2 HP. The nice thing about Duality is, dude, tier's really good now. Going forward, we actually should be able to, going forward, we should be able... Why is my tier stat so high? They changed this room and I'm not a fan of it. They changed this room and I'm not a fan of it. It is infinitely harder now. Okay, we've done it though. Alright, that was a pain in the butt. I wonder if maybe I've just like misunderstood how Dark Prince's crown works. Maybe the lower your stat is, the bigger the stat upgrade you get. Because like our tier stat was horrible, and now it's amazing. but my damage stayed the exact same. My damage is still at 3.5. So maybe if we pick up like soy milk and got like a damage, it does say losses power. So maybe the lower your stats are, the better the benefit. I don't know. But the nice thing about duality is we can really work on now maintaining this 1.0. Why did I say 1.0? We can really work on maintaining only having one red heart. If we get an HP upgrade, we can go into a deal with the devil and try to swap it out for something that's going to cost HP and get us back to one red heart. If we're at one red heart and we don't want to trade anything away, we can obviously do the opposite. We can go into a deal with the angel and maybe get something good there. The other nice thing about the deal with the angel is if Abyss works like I think it does, which we should test right here. Give me something bad. I just want to test how Abyss works. All I want to do is test how Abyss works, and the game keeps giving me some of the best items in the game. I don't understand it. Thank you, though. I'm very appreciative. You can continue doing that if you want to. This run is very good. Now, Dead Onion is basically worthless now, which is a little sad. Dead Onion's not doing much for us anymore. Certainly not as much as it was, but that's okay. I'm pretty happy with this form of piercing shots. Got a range upgrade in this room for some reason. Don't know why, the random range upgrade. Yeah, we're doing some good damage now. Originally, I was going to say there's no chance we make boss rush. Actually, a good chance we make boss rush now. All right, I'm going to Abyss this because I don't want the HP. It does give you another. Okay, so you use the Abyss on items, you get extra flies. So if you use the Abyss a bunch of times, you can just get like a fly army. Now, what I will say here... this particular run, we've gotten so many other good items that the flies don't seem like they're really going to matter that much. Like, we'll probably just win this one just from having good items. Those will probably be enough to carry us to victory, would be my guess. But on other runs, I could see that being like your sole form of DPS. You just like slurp every single item that you see, especially the ones that aren't so great, and then you just whiplash everything. I'm trying to figure out where I think the secret room would be. The answer is I don't know. We got to deal with the devil. Unfortunately, it would kill me. Unfortunately, it would kill me as much as I would love Bloody Lust. Okay, that's very funny of you. Thank you. Comedy. Very, very comedic of you to offer it to me multiple times. Luck down, not very nice. Tears up, quite nice, thank you. Alright, boss rush is unlikely. We would have to average like 2 minutes of floor here for the rest of, a little over 2 minutes. And also I went the wrong way here, so that's going to slow things down quite a bit as well. I think boss rush is still pretty unlikely. More likely than it was thanks to Tech X. But still pretty darn unlikely nonetheless. I'll try to skadoodle a little faster. We also could die. Like, let's be clear about that. We could very easily die here. We don't have a lot of HP. A couple unfortunate rooms. A couple explosions. Literally just 2 explosions. 2 untimely explosions and we're dead. Now, if we take another hit, we can go into that room, maybe get an HP upgrade. If we even want an HP upgrade. 9 lives would be kind of sick. Thank you. I saw my life flash before my eyes there. Thank you for the 9 lives upgrade, though. Pageant Boy, I think we just slurp. Pageant Boy, we slurp and we get an extra fly. Now we start balling out of control. I'm seeing how this one works now. Okay. So we got our first guppy item. Dang, that's a little bit of a shame. Now I'm gonna want to peep the deals with the devil more often. It's a shame you have to get locked into just one of them. The nice thing about 9 lives and Dark Crown... My deal with the devil, hello. It's gone. My deal with the devil / angel chance has been depleted. Thank you so much. Alright, don't get hit. Gotta stay at 1 full red heart. You have to stay at 1 full red heart at all costs. Can I pick up these mushrooms or will they explode? That's not something you want to do if you're trying to make boss rush. But it is something you should do if you're trying to get magic mush, which is absolutely something I'm trying to do. That would just make this run absolutely nutty, as if it's not already rather nutty. But I would like to make boss rush. I don't think our speed stat's high enough. We haven't gotten any speed upgrades. Yeah. I don't see boss rush happening. This run, we got the momentum now. The dreaded momentum that I told you about. Not dreaded, dreaded in a good way. We got the momentum that I was referring to. Unfortunately, we got it too little too late. 18%? Greatest. I don't care about tiers. Give me another fly. I just want a bunch of flies at this point. I think our tiers are good where they are right now. I would pick up damage upgrades. I don't need anything else. Just want to view item room really quickly. Just want to peep item room quickly and then we can go. We'll try. We got to do 2 floors in 5 minutes, 2.5 minutes per floor. It's dicey. I don't know why I've got random God's Flesh tiers happening. I don't have God's Flesh. Hello, someone's alive? I do not have God's Flesh, so I don't know what's proccing that. But I like it. I like when it makes my thing a cool color. We'll abyss that as well. Thank you. All right, Fly Army. Now we're starting to build something here. I'll give you a couple plays, but I gotta move. Strength card. Not what I'm looking for. Tinted Rock? Okay. Let's go. 2 minutes per floor for the next 2 floors. It's probably impossible. But we will try. Maybe we could find like Mama Mega in a shop or something. We would need, I think we need like an Emperor card. We need an Emperor card to speed things up. That's probably the only way we make this work. What do you got for me? It's tempting with 1 guppy item. This character seems really good. I've reserved any judgment up to this point. I think this run, much like we saw with Tainted Keeper, it's very possible that this run is a bit of an anomaly. This might be like towards the upper echelon of runs with this character, considering the swath of items we've been gifted up to this point. So it's a little tough to make my assessment of the character just based off this, but honestly just the ability to slurp items that I would consider to be bad. Don't know why I came in there, I got no money. The ability to slurp items that I would consider to be bad. I think we're gonna miss our item room on this floor. I think we're missing item room on this floor. Yep. That's okay. Just the ability to turn them into these flies that, you know, maybe don't do like a billion damage or anything crazy like that, but certainly not a non-zero damage upgrade. And I could certainly see if you slurped up a bunch of them, just kind of balling out of control. All right, booster pack is bad. We will slurp. Thank you for another fly. No, I wanted to go into the deal with the angel. That was my fault. I wanted to go into the deal with the angel there, but I wasn't thinking. Okay. So it actually ended up working out okay. We got Krampus. All right. Skipping an item room, not something I would typically recommend doing, but I think we actually have a decent chance to make and beat boss rush, so Curse of the Blind boss rush. Everyone's favorite. Love me some Curse of the Blind boss rush. I think we got a pretty good chance. The planetariums, dude. We didn't get them for the longest time. Now they won't stop. Neptus, open the floodgates. Don't know what that means. Don't know what that does. But so far, all of the planetarium items have been so good. So I can't be upset. I don't know what that does. But up to this point, all of the planetarium items have been amazing. We got a minute and a half. Minute to win it. So far, all of the planetarium items have been amazing. So whatever it does, I'm sure it's wonderful. Open the floodgates. That one's a little... Anything that doesn't have like a nice visual element, like rock tears, that makes it pretty easy to see what just happened. This makes it a little bit more difficult. I am a little nervous about dying in boss rush. You get item room and planetarium? No! My all stats upgrade. That's pretty bad. That's actually pretty bad. We really need to deal with the devil here. Yeah, that's going to affect our tier stat quite a bit. Deal with the devil, please. Now I don't know if we're strong enough to do boss rush. Please. Frick. Didn't get it. Frick. Shoot, that's really bad. Kind of feel like you might as well try. Now, here's the question. Since we can't see what item we're picking up, I say we abyss all of them, and we should just get 4 flies, right? We got 1 fly. That's understandable. They don't want you cheating the system, but I'm a little upset. I understand them not wanting me to cheat the system, but what if I wanted to cheat the system is the thing. That's a little upsetting. This is going to be a little hard. It's going to be a little tough, but I still think we can do it. The main thing to remember is that, yes, you have Krampus's head every 2 waves. You're also going to have... you have infinite bombs. So do not be... Do not be afraid to chuck some of those bad boys in every now and again as well. Do not be afraid to chuck some of those bad boys in as well. Those can be very handy-dandy helpful. And, like, probably a lot of HP is going to spawn on the ground. And the good news is, even if we fail, we have 9 lives. So we'll just come back, we'll just come back outside of this room. Help. The good news, even if we fail, we will just spawn outside of this room, and we'll be fine. It'll be a little dicey going forward. It'll be a little dicey going forward. Apologies for the mashing of the mechanical keyboard, by the way. It's how I tend to play Tech X. I like to do the small little bursts instead of the big circles. I don't know why. I feel like the concentrated energy is a little bit more powerful. Probably doesn't actually have any impact on it whatsoever. It's probably just less charge time, and so I feel like I'm getting more DPS out of it. All right, we're actually still fairly strong, even without Dark Princess Crown bonus. We're actually still pretty dang strong regardless, so no need to be concerned. I think we will succeed here. It's going to take a little bit longer. Probably won't have enough time left over for Hush, which is fine. I'm honestly just happy to get boss rush done on any of these new characters. The more things on a single run we can get checked off of a post-it note, the less runs, in theory, we will have to do with said character, which is nice, because, as I mentioned last time, we're, like, barely scratching the surface in terms of how many Tainted characters there are, and how long we're going to be playing this game. It's going to be... I hope you enjoy Isaac. Let's just go ahead and put it that way. Because it's setting up to be a marathon, not a sprint. There's a lot of freaking characters to unlock in this game. Full post-it notes for all of them. It's quite the amount of work. But it's okay, because I really enjoy this game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I think they nailed Repentance. I was waiting for the next wave. I think they nailed Repentance. Like, the balance just feels really, really good. There haven't been that many runs. Like, we've lost a lot, but part of that's because they just made the game harder. We haven't lost any runs because we got, well, maybe like one run where we just got like 0 damage upgrades over the course of the entire run. I feel like with Afterbirth Plus, especially towards the tail end, don't die. Especially towards the tail end, it was starting to feel like that was happening on like nearly a per run basis. Like I didn't even play, like Rebirth was very good from a balance perspective. In fact, I played Rebirth in my spare time all of the time. And then Afterbirth was pretty good. I don't think it messed things up too bad. And then Afterbirth Plus, I think they might have taken the slider a little bit too far in terms of some of the zany items without balancing out some of the other DPS upgrades. Afterbirth Plus was most certainly the one that I played the least in my spare time. Repentance, I plan on playing quite a bit in my spare time. Not only is it going to take a lot of hours, in fact, we're about to hit 1,000. Not only is it going to take a lot of hours just to unlock all of this stuff, but it's going to take even more time. Gotta be getting close. It's going to take even more time, like, I will be taking even more time just playing it in my spare time. In fact, right now, even sometimes, I have a second save file where I'm working on unlocking some of the same characters we've unlocked here. I don't want to make any, like, new progress that we haven't already seen here, so, like, no spoilies. But I'm working on that as well in my spare time, so I'm, like, basically playing double Isaac. Now, you may be screaming to yourself, that's a bad idea. Let's just go ahead and abyss it. You may be screaming to yourself, that's a bad idea. Why do that when instead you could be recording more of this and putting out more episodes? And the answer? I don't have a good one for you. I unfortunately don't have a good one for you. Alright, we've got the Scarred Womb. We're still hurting a little bit with the loss of Dark Prince's crown. Just a tiny bit. It's just hurting our DPS just ever so slightly enough that to cause some concern. We actually could, now that I'm looking. There's a non-zero chance we actually could make the Hush fight happen. Unless we just, unless like my rich uncle who is the CEO of the Spirit Heart Factory, unless he passes away and leaves me a massive inheritance of all of the Spirit Hearts ever produced in planet Earth's history, I unfortunately don't see us being strong enough. So here's the question. Do you get more HP to make sure you don't die? Or do you keep the Dark Prince crown bonus? It is literally a 2 tiers upgrade, which is sick. If we can find some Spirit Hearts, I will purposely take damage to get back into Dark Prince crown territory and then protect it with the Spirit Hearts, but putting myself 1 hit away from death seems bad. And unfortunately, speaking of Spirit Heart protection, we lost our deal with the devil there, unfortunately. Unfortunately, my inability to protect my red hearts there lost us probably our deal with the devil. That's not very good. That's pretty bad for us. Although, momentum-wise, we kind of already have some good momentum. Look how few items we have. Granted, I've been, like, slurping like crazy. But just look over on the right side of the screen and just look how few items we have. This is like... Uh-oh, don't die. This is like nearly a... Don't pick that up. This is nearly a, like, Tainted Isaac level run. Like, this is a run that would be successful with Tainted Isaac, who can only carry 8 items at a time. Granted, we've got like 8 flies flying around us as well. I don't know how valuable those actually are. Okay, push that out there. See if we can get some goodies. Oh, just a biscuit. Extra fly. Thank you so much. Okay, so this character most certainly has ball out of control potential. What do we got here? Strength card. This character is ball out of control certified. I'll go ahead and give him the stamp of approval there. You just need, with Eve, you need HP. With this character, you need item pedestals. You get enough item pedestals with this character, you will ball out of control. You will have so many flies that you can just dunk on just about everything that you see. Now, I don't think we quite have enough yet to say that that's where we are, but we're getting there. We're close. And we've got the beautiful Tech X shots on top of it helping out with a lot, so. I'm privy to all of that as well, and I'm quite appreciative. I don't know why. The word privy just reminded me of pad thai. Now I extremely want pad thai. That's what I was going to talk about. Not pad thai. I had a point. I knew I wanted to talk about something, but I couldn't remember what it was last episode. It finally popped back into my head. Very excited. I went to the doctor. Don't know how I didn't take damage in this room. I went to the doctor yesterday for the very first time in 10 years. I know that it's 10 years because when they checked my records, they asked if I had received any medical treatment and procedures since 2011, and I said, why 2011? And they said, oh, that's just the last time we have on record for you ever going to a doctor of any kind. And I said, oopsies. And by oopsies, I mean, sorry, my parents don't like doctors. More milk. Don't want the milk? I don't think I want the milk. Thank you, though. Yeah, I grew up, I would say, in a household that's not... Anti-doctor is not... Shoot, I didn't want to pick that up. Anti-doctor is the wrong word. Does this work? No. Anti-doctor is the wrong word. Like, they're not... they don't, like, not believe in doctors or anything like that. That would be ridiculous, and I would have disowned myself by now. Mostly, as I've talked about before, I come from a very frugal household. Like, unbelievably cheap. So the doctor was a place you really only went if your leg was severed. And even then, maybe not. I remember my dad used to play in like a beer softball league with some of his friends. And I remember one night he was playing softball and he was sliding into second base and they threw the ball to second base. They threw it a little bit over the second baseman's head, so he had to jump up to grab it. And when he came down, my dad was sliding into second base. And if you don't know what a beer softball league is, it's usually older, less in shape men playing softball. And that's what this was. So this very... Shoot. This very large man came down on my dad's lower leg and snapped his tibia and fibula like little twigs. You would think... So he came home, couldn't walk whatsoever. Had to pull himself up the stairs to go to the bath just to clean off. And you would think in a case like that, you would probably go see a doctor and maybe try to see if they can't fix you, you know? Not my dad. Nope, not my dad. Just bought a $6 shin splint off of Walmart.com. Went and picked it up and then just did that. And to this day complains, I can't figure out why that leg didn't quite heal right. that's just a little testament to the kind of environment that I grew up in terms of we didn't really go to the doctor for just about anything. So the last time I went was in 2011. But, you know, I'm an adult now. I'm my own boy. And I said, you know what? I think I should probably actually go to the doctor every now and again. Seems like it could be good for you. So I went. And because it had been so long, they had to run like 7 billion tests. It was not very fun. They squeezed me like a juice box. I'm gonna pass out just thinking about it. They took so much of my blood. They took such a large amount of my blood out of my body, like 5 vials worth, to do all these different tests. And I got the results of them yesterday, and I have no idea what any of them mean, but I seem to be in the healthy range for most things, so that's good. There was maybe like one or two things that I seem to be just outside of the healthy range for, so like maybe cut down on the Popeye's chicken sandwiches a little bit. But other than that, it's good. It's nice to, you know, take health seriously for once in my life. It's nice to get back on the train. And it's not even that expensive, brother. It's like a $25 copay. Granted, I wish it was free. It's a little sad that it's not free. But, you know, this is America. Don't catch you slipping now. You think secret room here? You think secret room here? You've not been very good at finding secret rooms over the course of this run. Also, we missed Hush, by the way. Big rips. I would love... I don't know if I can risk it. I don't know if I can that's some risky business. We need some tinted rocks, dude. Like, just a couple and I think we're set. Give me a couple spirit hearts just to protect this Dark Princess crown thing. And I think we're completely good. I think we'll win the run. Granted, I'm still at 4.08 damage, which is a little pathetic, but... just give me a couple more. Probably gonna die in this room? Didn't die in this room? Just give me... just a couple of spirit hearts. Or just one. Just one so that I'm not one hit away from death would also be kind of clutch. That would also be pretty sweet. Now, we've got 9 lives to protect us. If that does happen... I don't know if I want to go in this room. Do I just want another fly? I think I just want another fly. Thank you. A green fly! We got a shiny! That's exciting. Alright, I think I'm going to take this because I'm one hit away from death. I know it's going to weaken us, but I'm a little nervous about my ability to beat this boss sans taking damage. Donkey, 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 donkey. Just a little nervous about my ability to beat this boss without taking damage. So whatever I can do to try to guarantee that a little more. I would love to get this deal with the devil. Okay, I'm gonna focus. My eyes twitching. Stop. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, deal with the devil, deal with the angel. What do you do? 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 I think you gotta go deal with the angel. I'm going to deal with the devil. What can I say? I'm broken. Okay, we'll take Cambion Conception, which doesn't really help us at all, so probably made the wrong choice there. The good news is we have guaranteed Dark Princess Crown now. The bad news is I'm one hit away from death at all times. Unless we can find a Spirit Heart. A Spirit Heart is the only thing that stops me from being one hit away from death at all times. So, if you're out there looking for something to get little old me for Christmas, just a single Spirit Heart. We're now going on like 4 straight floors without getting a single Spirit Heart. It's a little ridiculous, so if you could just fix that for me. It's a little ridiculous, so if you could just get me a Spirit Heart. I mean, left hand could theoretically get us some Spirit Hearts. In theory, left hand could get us some Spirit Hearts. I think you gotta take it. I think you gotta take it. Just make sure you drop it before the next floor. Or if we bring it to the next floor, you know, there are... We could get some deal with the devil items up there, I think. I think they fixed it to work in that way now. Okay, good stuff. Krampus's head was a great pickup. It's saving us a lot of potential damage. We can't get to that because it's gonna form spiky rocks, and I can't walk on the spiky rocks. Hello, help me, help me. Just one tinted rock, I saw it! I wonder how many other tinted rocks I've missed. Probably way too many. And easy come, easy go. Easy come, easy go. 2 Spirit Hearts, thank you, left hand, appreciate you. Appreciate you, baby. That was about the fastest I've ever seen a Spirit Heart go before. We don't need the bombs for anything else, so let's just see if we can't get very lucky. We got slightly lucky. I think you just do the boss fight. I don't like where you called that beam of light down. That was very rude of you. Okay. Okay. Be very cautious. Very careful. Good stuff. Good stuff. Keep it going. The question is, are we bringing left hand down? Oh, you see that dodge? Are we bringing left hand down to the next floor? Are we bringing left hand down to the next floor? I'm not doing the void. Are we bringing left hand down to the next floor to try to get Guppy? Because I believe the way it should work is it'll replace our 4 golden chests with red chests, but as we've seen before, they updated it, so now those red chests will spawn deal with the devil items. It's unlikely that the deal with the devil item that we get... It's unlikely that the deal with the devil item that we get are 2 Guppy items, but it's not impossible. I kind of want to take the risk, though. We have not... I don't know why I want to take the risk. I'm usually... Oh, maybe we won't take the risk. Maybe we'll just get Guppy here. Maybe we'll just get Guppy right here. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe we'll just get Guppy right here. It's gonna kill me, but I'm taking it. Okay, it's fine. Got 8 more lives, no problem. Guppy. Okay. What do you do? This one's gonna be down to the wire. We're gonna be struggling for most of the next floor. Had to try for Guppy. That's unfortunate. That is what some in the business would call unfortunate. I can see forever. Could save us, maybe. This is gonna sound wild and wacky, but I think I'm gonna take left hand down to the next floor. I think I'm gonna take left hand down to the chest on purpose. Probably gonna die here. Yeah, I can't dodge greeds. Oh, I think I'm going to intentionally take left hand down to the chest. Maybe I'm just a mad lad, but I feel like it's the right play. Thank you for the Spirit Hearts. Like, the run is good enough that I don't think we need any additional items. And spawning some red chest over the course of the floor could lead to some Spirit Heart pickups. We just need HP. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I am gonna take left hand intentionally down to the next floor. Someone go check if hell is frozen over, because this is a weird one for sure. It's a weird one, but I think it's the right play. I was gonna say, especially if we can get one guppy item here. Oh, this is the one. This is the run people will tell their children about. The run where he bet on himself, brought left hand down to the chest, and got guppy. This is the one they'll tell their children about. Okay, hook me up. No. Forget Me Now is good. We will definitely Forget Me Now at some point. I think for now, you take Dark Bum to keep us alive for a little longer. Dark Bum's gonna keep us alive for a little longer. Hopefully, if we get lucky and get some red heart drops, he could potentially drop some spirit hearts, even though new Dark Bum really sucks. He could still potentially create some black hearts for us, spirit hearts, etc. We could also just get an... We could also just get an HP upgrade from this guy. Please. That's great. That's so good. No! That's so good. That's not one, but 2 HP upgrades, which we are then going to use to pick up Guppy's Hairball. Then we're going to do some more exploring. Not only... this is how crazy we are. Not only am I taking left hand down to this floor, unless maybe we become Guppy over the course of this floor, probably unlikely, I'm going to Forget Me Now and bring left hand down to 2 chests. I gotta feel like we become Guppy at that point, right? At that point, you would think you have to become Guppy. 8 deal with the devil items. You're telling me 2 of them aren't Guppy? I would be shocked personally. Hopefully, the game is also shocked. Hopefully the game is equally shocked. That would be pretty clutch for me if they were equally shocked. Whew, could use a little more spirit heart protection. You would not be capping, as the kids say, if you said that. The good news about doing 2 chests as well is we could maybe get a Void Portal to show up. I don't know if I want a Void Portal to show up. It's already been a 50-minute episode. So I maybe don't want a Void Portal to show up. Do I think that I can no-hit... Do I think that I can no-hit Blue Baby? No. To be honest, no, I do not think that I can no-hit Blue Baby. Where's the chests? I know I got -1 luck. Where's the chests, brother? We could use just a couple more of those. Just a few more chests would make me feel a little bit better about our situation. Don't kill me. Don't hurt me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, the name of the game now is just, like, we have 7 lives to make this happen. So the name of the game, preserve as many as you can, get down to the next floor, generate as many spirit hearts as humanly possible, and then save them all for 1 life. And in 1 life, you're going to try to make the greatness happen. We are going to have to spend 1 life to buy Forget Me Now, which is fine. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. We gotta decide how many lives we're comfortable losing before heading down to the next floor. This could save me. Could save me. Could, in theory, save me. Can't believe the lack of red hearts. By the way, we're probably just gonna die in this room now, so... yeah. Not saved. Absolutely not saved. Alright, I think I'm comfortable losing one more life. I'm comfortable losing one more life. I can't believe the lack of payouts, dude. I cannot believe the stinginess of the payouts. Okay, great stuff. Just a couple, just like a chest or two, brother. This room is probably death. Yeah, figured as much. Okay, that's all I'm comfortable losing. So, what we do now is this. We take the Forget-Me-Now. We get it, we're gonna die. We come back. We Abyss, we get another fly. We pop Forget-Me-Now. We get 3 more red chests. We hope that one of them is Guppy. If we become Guppy, we can probably win. Or if it's like Sin Robes and gives me a bunch of Spirit Hearts. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. That was essentially worst case scenario. That's amazing. It's essentially worst case scenario. I can't afford most of the things, and I don't really want to afford most of the things, except maybe Lusty Blood. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us. And it's no Guppy, obviously, is the number one sad thing is that it's not Guppy, which is kind of what we were banking on, because the damage up would probably... You fudge. The damage up would probably carry us to victory. Gonna have to do it the good old-fashioned way. Gonna have to do it the good old-fashioned way. What's the good old-fashioned way? Don't get hit, forehead. Save me. Maybe saved. How did we dodge that? I don't know. Don't have a good answer for you there. Don't have a good answer for you there as to how that particular attack was dodged. By the way, I just realized I completely went back on what I said I was going to do earlier, which is... I hate Greed, dude. He's the hardest enemy to dodge in the game. Anything with triple shot. It's like the... Save it. You gotta save that. Any enemy with triple shot. It's like the freaking enemies in Hollow Knight, dude. Triple shots cannot be mathematically... Something about the shape of the triangle. You just cannot mathematically parse where they're going. I don't know why. Okay. So, I realized I messed up what I said I was gonna do, which is let's save all of our... HP on the ground for one single great attempt. And then I instantly picked up the Black Heart. Which is not what I wanted to do. That's my B. I think we're gonna lose. I think we're gonna lose. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but I think we're toast. I hate to say it, but I think we are utterly roasted and also toasted. Which is a shame, because this is such a good run. And it should not be that difficult. I don't think we want that. It should not be that difficult to just beat Blue Baby. Yet here we are, dude. Yet here we are, dude. We are struggling. You could maybe save me again? Maybe save me again. I'll save it on the floor if you do drop one. Okay, we'll save it for the floor this time. You could have made me Guppy. What you may not realize there is that you could have made me Guppy, and we would have won. That's what you could have done. You chose not to instead. You gave me 2 stinky spiders. And for that, I will never forgive you. Okay. Moon card, sure. I've seen enough of this clown today, I'll just be honest with you. I have seen significantly too much of this clown today. Okay. Enough from the clown. Oh my gosh, a tinted rock. Save me. Potentially saved. Okay, so don't do this room. So don't do that room. We got one more life. We got one more life, and then we can go stack up. We'll have 4 HP, which is good. Now, ideally, I would like to make it to the blue baby fight and have that much HP. So if we could swing together a couple more successful rooms here without having to dip our toes into all of the HP on the floor, that would be the preferred option. We're getting pickups on every single room. They're just all bad. They're just all things I don't want. Could we get a second 9 lives? No. We're not going to get the... I was hoping for the Ultra Pride big room. Too much happening on the screen. Too many whistles, too many little charging turds. There's just too much happening on the screen. We've somehow survived and we got a freaking bone heart. Alright, the bone heart may also save us. We are slowly but surely building this one back. Slowly but surely building it back. Now the question is, when we die and we come back with our last HP, do we trade it away for something so that we can maintain the Dark Prince's Crown bonus? Probably. Now that I say it out loud, we probably do that. You could save me yet again. You did not save me. It's another moon card. I appreciate the sentiment. That doesn't do much for me. Second secret room could do a lot for me. Second secret room could do a lot for me. Second secret room could do a lot for me. Second secret room could do a lot for me. Alright, cool. Alright, let's explore a couple more rooms. Again, I don't want to die. Like, it'd be nice to have a second attempt, but, like, we may as well max clear the floor just so we have our best attempt going forward. Okay, do you attempt the adversary room a second time? I don't think I'm going to beat the adversary room. I think you do this. I think you do this. There's no reason to pick any of this stuff up. I can't. If I could pick that up, I would. We could pick up a single spirit heart, and then I think we could pick it up. We'd lose the life, we'd come back, and then we would have 2 red hearts and a spirit heart. Is 3 hits enough damage to not die? I don't think so. I think we can do it without lust. I'd rather have the extra hit. I think I would rather have the extra hit. Here's what we could do. Now that we have 2 HP, we could go try the adversary room. If I get hit once, I could moon card out. Oh, but then I can't fill it. We could, like, trade it away, but there's, like, nothing we really want to trade it away for. Except for maybe Lusty Blood. Huh. I like that plan. Okay, get me out. We did not beat it. That's okay. I think it actually does make sense to get Lusty Blood here. We want to beat 1 red heart anyway, so we do more damage. We're going to die. We're going to come back. We're going to pick up... I forgot about the Bone Heart. The Bone Heart makes me feel a little better about things. We're going to pick up this HP. We're going to pick up this HP. We're going to pick up the Bone Heart. We're going to have 4 hits of damage. If I could find the second secret room, it would be so clutch, dude. The second secret room would be so clutch right about now. Could be off of that top room. I got 2 more bombs to try to find it. The second secret room could save the run. Come on. Come on, baby. Last bomb. All right. We got 4 hits. We got 4 hits in a dream. You've fought in this boss hundreds of times. Just don't get hit. I am of the opinion that you should simply not get hit. I just ran into a fly. That's what I'm talking about! Oh god, that was way harder than it needed to be. That had no right to be that difficult. However, we took it home at the end of the day. Good stuff. All right. Tainted Apollyon, Mom's Heart, Isaac, Blue Baby, Boss Rush. Good start. Seems like a great character. A character I would certainly enjoy playing as a lot more. I think that's most of the Tainted characters except for this guy, who we should probably try again at some point, but I don't know if I'm ready for the Zane. Cool, great stuff. I don't know what we're gonna do next time. Maybe try to unlock another Tainted character. I don't know, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing some support down below. Like and commenting, subscribing. These episodes are so dang long. Share with your grandmother as always. But with that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.